Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just doing a simple retelling of the Greek creation myths. In the beginning there was no earth, no sky, and no sea. There was only chaos. It wasn't just empty space. It was a formless, confusing void. But eventually, out of this nothingness, the first distinct powers emerged. First came Gaia, Mother Earth, this solid foundation. Then came Tartarus, the deep, terrifying pit beneath the earth. And finally, Eros, love and desire, the force that would eventually bring everyone together, for better or for worse. From chaos also came night and darkness, but the real action started with Gaia. Gaia was lonely, so she created a partner equal to herself, Uranus, the starry sky. Uranus covered her completely. Together, they became the first power couple of the cosmos. They had a lot of children, and honestly, they were terrifying. First, the 12 Titans were powerful ancient gods representing forces like time, memory, and the ocean. Then they had the Cyclopses, massive one-eyed giants. And finally, the Hecatoncheires, monsters with 50 heads and 100 hands. Uranus looked at his monstrous children and was disgusted. He hated the Cyclops and the 100-handers so much that he pushed them back into the earth, trapping them inside Gaia's womb. So Gaia was in agony and furious. She couldn't stand Uranus's cruelty, so she forged a massive sickle made of adamant, the hardest metal, and went to her Titan children for help. Only one was brave enough to step up, the youngest Titan, Kronos. Kronos waited in ambush. When Uranus came down to embrace Gaia, Kronos struck. He castrated his father and threw the severed remains into the sea. From the blood that hit the earth, the Furies and the giants were born. But from the sea foam, where the remains landed, Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty, rose from the waves. Uranus fled into the sky, never to return to Earth, leaving Kronos as the new king of the cosmos. So you'd think Kronos might learn from his dad's mistakes. He did not. He presided over the Golden Age, but was a paranoid ruler. He learned of a prophecy that one of his own children would overthrow him, just like he overthrew his father. So when his sister wife Rhea began having some children, Kronos came up with a gruesome solution. He swallowed them, whole. Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, Poseidon, one by one, down the hatch. Rhea was devastated. When she was pregnant with her 6th child, she asked Gaia for help. She gave birth in secret on the island of Crete, hiding the baby in a cave. Then she took a large stone, wrapped it in baby clothes, and handed it to Kronos. Kronos, not winning any Father of the Year awards, swallowed the rock without even checking. The baby Zeus was safe. Zeus grew up in secret, drinking goat milk and training for war. When he was ready, he tricked Kronos into drinking a potion that made him vomit up the 5 swallowed siblings, fully grown and very angry. The family reunion turned into a war, the Titanomachy. It lasted 10 years. The Titans fought from Mount Othrys, and Zeus and his siblings fought from Mount Olympus. The earth shook and the sky burned, but the stalemate only broke when Zeus took a page out of Gaia's book. He went down to Tartarus and released his uncles that his grandfather has imprisoned, the Cyclopses and the 100-handers. In gratitude, the Cyclopses forged weapons of mass destruction, the thunderbolts for Zeus, the trident for Poseidon, and the helm of darkness for Hades. With the 100-handers throwing mountains and Zeus raining down lightning, the Titans were crushed, and Zeus locked them away in Tartarus, ending the old era. The three brothers drew lots to divide the world. Zeus won the sky and became king, Poseidon the sea, and Hades got the underworld. The earth was left as common ground for everyone, but the world was still empty of people, and that's where the Titan Prometheus came in. He shaped the humans out of clay, and Athena breathed life into them. But Zeus didn't care much for these fragile creatures. He wanted them to remain primitive and cold. Prometheus loved his creation, though. He climbed Olympus, stole fire from the workshop of the gods, and brought it down to humanity. With fire, humans could cook, forge metal, and build civilization. Zeus was furious. He punished Prometheus by chaining him to a rock where an eagle would eat his liver every day, only for it to grow back every night. Brutal price for his progress. And so that's how the Greeks saw the beginning of everything. It was a violent cycle of children overthrowing parents, parents eating their children, wrestling with chaos. It's a story about how power is seized and the price that is paid to keep it. So that wraps it up for today. Thank you so much for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I will see you guys all next time, like the winners that you are. Bye!